Once upon a time, in a small village, near a beautiful forest, there lived a sweet little girl. Everyone loved her because she was kind, cheerful, and always ready to help others. Her grandmother had made her a lovely Red Hood with a cape. Little Red Riding Hood wore it every day because it was her favorite gift. Soon, everyone began calling her Little Red Riding Hood. One sunny morning, Little Red Riding Hood's mother baked fresh bread and packed some fruit into a basket. Grandmother is feeling unwell. Mother said gently, "Please take this basket to her cottage in the forest. Stay on the path and don't talk to strangers." "I will," Mother replied. Little Red Riding Hood with a smile. She picked up the basket and started her journey through the forest. The birds were singing sweet songs. Colorful butterflies danced among the flowers. Little Red Riding Hood happily skipped along the path. As she walked, she met a big gray wolf. "Good morning, little girl," said the wolf politely. "Good morning," she replied. "Where are you going with that basket?" asked the wolf. "I'm taking food to my grandmother. She lives in a cottage at the other end of the forest." The wolf smiled, but inside he was making a sneaky plan. "What a lovely day," said the wolf. "Look at all these beautiful flowers. Why don't you pick some for your grandmother?" Little Red Riding Hood thought it was a wonderful idea. "Grandmother loves flowers," she said. Well, she stopped to pick flowers. The wolf ran quickly through the forest toward grandmother's cottage. Soon he reached the little house and knocked on the door. "Who is it?" called grandmother. "It's Little Red Riding Hood," the wolf said, pretending to be the girl. Grandmother opened the door, and the wolf rushed inside. He gently locked grandmother in a safe closet so she wouldn't be hurt. Then he put on her nightcap, climbed into her bed, and pulled the blanket up to his chin. Meanwhile, Little Red Riding Hood filled her arms with colorful flowers. Suddenly she remembered her mother's advice. "Oh dear, I should hurry to grandmother's house." She quickly followed the path and soon arrived at the cottage. Knock, knock. "Come in," said the wolf in a soft voice. Little Red Riding Hood entered the room. "Grandmother, you look different today," she said. The wolf tried to smile. "Come closer, my dear." Little Red Riding Hood stepped nearer. "Grandmother, what big ears you have. The better to hear you with, my dear. And what big eyes you have. The better to see you with, my dear. And what big hands you have. The better to hug you with, My dear, Little Red Riding Hood looked carefully. And what big teeth you have! The better to before the wolf could finish, there was a loud knock at the door. A kind woodcutter who lived nearby had heard strange noises round the cottage. He entered and immediately realized something was wrong. You're not grandmother, he shouted. The wolf jumped out of bed and ran toward the door. The woodcutter chased him outside. The wolf raced through the forest as fast as he could and never returned to grandmother's cottage again. The woodcutter then searched the house and found grandmother safely locked in the closet. Grandmother, cried Little Red Riding Hood happily. Grandmother smiled and gave her a big hug. Thank goodness you're both safe, said the woodcutter. Little Red Riding Hood apologized. I'm sorry. I should have listened to my mother's advice and stayed on the path. Grandmother nodded kindly. Sometimes we learn important lessons from our mistakes. The three friends shared the bread and fruit together. They spent the afternoon talking, laughing, and enjoying each other's company. As the sun began to set, Little Red Riding Hood returned home. She told her mother everything that had happened. Mother hugged her tightly and said, "The most important thing is that everyone is safe." From that day on, Little Red Riding Hood always remembered to listen to wise advice and be careful when talking to strangers. And grandmother soon felt much better. A few days later, Little Red Riding Hood decided to visit her grandmother again. This time, she carefully stayed on the path and remembered everything she had learned. As she walked through the forest, she noticed a young rabbit trapped under a fallen branch. "Oh, dear, let me help you," she said kindly. Using a small stick, she gently lifted the branch and freed the rabbit. The rabbit happily hopped away,